So apparently everybody, well, I won't say everybody, but I have all these cult swirlers trolling my page, and they're all they're trying to curse me out and say fuck you, uh, you're only proving her point. And it's like, I'm kind of surprised that where the hell did all these females come from, and I didn't even know people even took Aisha B seriously. But I don't care. I'm gonna leave the comments open if you wanna curse me out or just tell me how stupid and misogynistic or whatever. You go right on ahead. I can care less about A should be having her point proven or whatever. It's no significance to me. Um, but after watching that video, I'm like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if black women refuse to march for slave black men. It wouldn't bother me, much, because I feel like, we already know that the marching doesn't do anything. And thanks to, I don't know who came up with the idea, whether it's a black man or female, that, truly sparked the need for, black banking and for everybody to get with a black bank, you know, that's more effective. Because with those black banks, black businesses can get the loans that they want and they don't have to worry about, you know, not getting approved or whatever. Um, so, they should be in a lot of these cult swirlers. They can miss me with the madness of this kind of black armchair patriarchy to where, black men are just on chill mode. They're watching the draft or whatever, getting ready for NFL season, and black women are risking their lives, marching for days and nights, and they're being tear gassed. It's like, just stop it. They're doing it on their own, and they're the thing is that they're doing it on their own. Black men aren't coaching them. Black men are not saying that you better march for me or I'm gonna get with Becky. I mean, nobody's doing that shit. I don't know where black women get this notion that black men are telling black women to fight for us because we're not gonna do it. It's like, where do you get this shit? And even if even with the I don't agree with Black Lives Matter, but with the corporate version, but when it comes to the everyday black person who associates or just supports it, I can't blame them because um, whether they're male, female, gay, or straight, they know that their double minority status does not trump them from white supremacy. You know, Philandro was killed. Doesn't stop a black woman who identifies as lesbian or trans from getting killed. And I can at least acknowledge the LGBT community, even though they do have an agenda. I can acknowledge them that hey, they're not immune to it. And the black gay community is being more vocal. That's why I don't really shit on what's his name, Gonzo, or whatever his name is. I don't shit on him too much. I don't really shit on him at all. But I can at least acknowledge him that hey, he's not afraid to call it out because a lot of black gays are afraid to call out racism in the LGBT community because a good bit of those black gays are male bedwenches and they want to get with white gay men or Latino gay men. And even though I'm not really immersed or I don't really personally know the LGBT community, I can see from a distance that I can see kind of racial fuckery. I can see the weirdness because I've also noticed gay black men bleaching their skin. So I've noticed that, and I've noticed that. But anyways, if they want to march, whether it's ineffective or it feels like it's effective to them, granted, not all the protesters in March are productive. Hardly any of them are. I've seen black people, especially black women, use um, the protesting platform as a way to become internet famous. You have the girl who's arrested wearing an evening gown, or I mean, wearing some type of gown, whatever, some elegant dress, and it's like at this point we're just playing around. you know, Everybody's making these dramatic, symbolic, you know, gestures, and you have people, especially white folks, taking pictures, and they're actually getting money off these protests because they're quick to copyright the photos, and so somebody takes a symbolic photo, and you know they're getting paid hundreds or maybe thousands of dollars, and because it's getting used on the front page of a magazine or whatever, a newspaper or whatever. But black women are doing this on their own accord. Granted, um, granted, black men may call black women bitches and hoes the next day or the next week or even tomorrow. The thing is that I don't take it as seriously. I think black women, black feminists take this shit too far with the whole bitches and hoes thing. It's not like black men are enslaving black women. So it's like, even if they start, even if black men, not saying that it's right to call them that. I'm just saying, like, I don't take it seriously. I don't take it. It's just the over dramaticness of it. Like, oh my god, they're calling us bitches and hoes. Okay, what are white men doing to you? Beating you up with billy clubs and shooting tear gas in your neighborhoods? Okay. So it's like I'm just worrying about the greater evil, not some bitch ass domestic argument of, he hurt my feelings, you know. So Aisha B can just kind of kiss my ass, and her followers can kiss my ass as well, um, because y'all's arguments sound stupid every day. Y'all make a video every time Simone 52, 56, or whatever goddamn number or name is, Brooklyn Blue, uh, Dominique True, and all these other archduchess or whomever. The arguments y'all are making are very dumb. Granted, yes, black men don't have their shit together at the most part, but there's, but black men are making more money than y'all now, or making more money, and they're making more money than you guys. Granted, I feel like the issue is not black men being broke, is that black men aren't aggregating their money, or they're not using their money wisely. I'm not gonna, if when I'm at the mall and I see, and I'm gonna see it by next month. I'm gonna see it by next month. Just checking. But anyways, when I go to the mall, I'm gonna see black boys, younger than me, going to the mall, shopping for school clothes, not school supplies, school clothes. They're gonna spend thousands of dollars on Jordans, Nikes, you name it. Hundreds of dollars, and the girls too. Thousands, hundreds. They're going to be spending more money. They're going to be spending more money on clothes than they are going to do on book supplies. Granted, school supplies are cheaper than clothes. But, my thing is that I don't get it where, you know, why do we need to have black, the thing is I don't see the point of the black community needing to give away free school supplies, and but yet they're spending, yet it's either day or the parents are spending thousands of dollars on clothes. And the thing is, some of these kids don't even go to school that long. You know, go to school for like a week. The first time they get homework, they're gone. They're skipping school. They come back 2 months later. They have to go to school every day now. Now they're trying to get suspended because they're so bored with school. I mean, so my thing is I don't think black men are as broke as they are statistically, because they're really making the same amount as black women, slightly more, like I've always said. But I think the issue in general is that the black community just doesn't aggregate their money. Cause I can easily go to the mall, I can easily go somewhere, and I see niggas wasting money on strippers, wasting money on on nigga trinkets. You know, niggas want to talk about um, like even something as simple as, oh, I don't want to spend $20 on Hidden Colors. I rather get it for free, but I don't mind spending $300 on the new Jordans coming out. See? So that's just my video, and you know, I don't really think the issue is just black men being broke. One thing I will say about black men being broke, I just is that black men are not. I feel like black men are not motivated to make as much money as they want to, because they're afraid of women taking their money. They're afraid of they're afraid of other men who are jealous. So so I understand those factors of other black men, black women, jealousy, family getting in the way. I feel like black men do have a good potential to make a lot of money, but they just don't because of, laziness, or they have succumbed to feminism and the girl power logic, and they're just kind of being an armchair black leader or black father or whatever, or patriarch, where they're just kind of sitting back and watching their wives or their girlfriend make more money than them, and then just talk about, oh well, I'm just being there, I'm a good black man. um, but that's my video. I'm done here.